I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Durant is out there with James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And so it's the West getting on the board first. Halliburton with the bucket.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
East All-Stars on offense. Left side, Halliburton. Outside, Tatum. And stolen by James. Pass to Durant. Now Curry. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here is LeBron. Shot clock at 5. And Katie the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
It's stolen by Edwards. Curry with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Young. Halliburton outside. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 6.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Now Kevin Durant. James looking it over. Here's Jokic. Right side, Kevin Durant. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Kevin?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. That's good from Young.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Jokic. Here is Durant. LeBron outside. Now here's Edwards. Offline with his 3. Tatum passes to Young. "11 feet away, and the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Over in the corner, Edwards. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, it's the most efficient three-point shot in basketball. Good to see Edwards capitalizing from the corner.
Tatum passes to Young. And there's the drive. Jokic with the steal. It's thrown down to Kumbo. Halliburton against Durant. Giannis kicks to Halliburton. Young with no one around. Traps in the tray. Young's got 5 now.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Inside, it's tipped. is Tatum. Hasn't made one yet. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
LeBron dishes to Curry. LeBron outside. It's Jokic top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeBron. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. He can't hit that time. The East leading by 4. Halliburton right side. Giannis sets a screen for Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Young against Curry. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Alexander's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 6. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by KD. Tatum against KD. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. So it's the West now. Trailing by 2. Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Brown, he's checked in for Jayson Tatum. Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Now, here is Halliburton. Carries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Durant with it. He's covered by Brown. Shoots over Brown. Durant. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 4-point East All-Star lead. Now Curry. No scoring in this one. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Cunningham passes to Halliburton. Fires from deep. And another 3 from the East.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. check in for the East. Tatum comes in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. So it's the West now. 4-point game. Here's Jokic. Good D by Embiid. Giannis a screen on Davis. And stolen by LeBron. Davis kicks to Doncic. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Back to Tatum. Right wing from the corner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here's LeBron. Nothing on the board. Davis, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Giannis passes to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Brown. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. "11 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron outside. That 3 off the mark. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Williamson in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jayson Tatum.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Young's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
To the inside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good D by Embiid.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Tatum's shot is off. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shoots from the right block. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. SGA with the steal. Pass to Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jayson Tatum.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
First free throw is good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now here's Embiid.
Defensive foul. Nikola Jokic.
It's his first trip to the line.
Joel Embiid. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And so he hits both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. Trailing by 2. Tatum using his size inside.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic high post. Embiid's there. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Edwards. Here's Brown. Young in the corner. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 7.
Incredible focus from Young. He just finds ways to get it done on aggressive defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. LeBron, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Young pass to Antetokounmpo. Young dishes to Cunningham. Back to Young. Giannis a screen on Doncic. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Shots good from Young.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Back to Davis. Davis working in the paint.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Back to Young. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Young's got 12 in the game.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Young pass to Cunningham. Kick out to Giannis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Tatum. And Halliburton subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Curry outside. And it's the East with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Young kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. Halliburton for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Here's Curry. Sabonis' screen on Young. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Brown. And that one misses.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Curry's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Cunningham. The kick out to Young. It's stolen by Curry. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Giannis. Misses the 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry finds Davis. Cunningham against Curry. It's tipped. And here's Edwards from the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And the East has possession. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
If you want a teacher, come on and make some noise.
All-Stars with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tatum in for Cade Cunningham. Jokic is checked in for the West. Kevin Durant comes in for Davis. The West trails by 3. Outside Curry. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. Everything's within Curry's range.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Young passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Here's Towns, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Towns has got his first points in this one. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing by 2. Curry kicks to Durant. Curry is inside, defended by Young. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young against Curry. It's Young on the wing. He's got 12. Pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by KD. And so here are the West All-Stars. Now Jokic. Outside Edwards. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Halliburton. Tatum passes to Young. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's LeBron missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We've got more in store for you right after this. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum, and it's Young, and it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Here's Young. Again, Young missing. So it's the West now. And here's Edwards from the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young. Halliburton on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Curry finds Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Young looking it over. To the paint, and to Antetokounmpo. Giannis up strong with force.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Jokic sets the screen for James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The East trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. Young pass to Towns. That one goes in. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Towns against Jokic. Pass to James. Over Tatum. James, good. LeBron's got his 1st points of the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Towns. Now Young. The rebound by James. The West leading by 3. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And you know what to do. Let's see those moves. Get down. Show us those moves. Your offense.
Down low. Jokic against Towns. Outside Curry. Back to Jokic from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jokic has got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Young. Six to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Halliburton, no good. The West All-Stars with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. LeBron passes to KD. Fires the three. And Young with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Young's got 15.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
LeBron with a screen on Young. Curry from three.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Halliburton passes to Young. Pulls up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Some nice passing here by the West. 5 to shoot. LeBron with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards, no good. The East trail by 7. Young passes to Tatum. The West All-Stars pull it in. Pass to Curry. LeBron is screened on Antetokounmpo. And Jokic slams it in.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch. And there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now Halliburton. Back to Young. Outside, Towns. Young outside. Pass to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple. The West leading by 9. Here's Curry. Now Jokic. Towns with the steal. Now here's Giannis. Guarded by KD. Halliburton passes to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And here's Giannis from outside. And another miss by the East. Edwards against Halliburton. Edwards kicks to Curry. Durant inside. And good that time. KD's got his third basket of the night. The East trail by 11. Pass to Towns. Here's Halliburton. Back to Young. Outside, Towns. Here's Young. Guarded by Curry. Curry against Young. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Curry. Outside Durant. Pass to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Tatum passes to Halliburton. Halliburton converts inside.
Really good poise from Halliburton there. The shot clock running down, but no rush for him. Great poise.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. Over Young. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Towns. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Brown, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Cunningham in for Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Williamson comes in for LeBron. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Edwards. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Stephen Curry. Brown kicks to Tatum. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. Latrey. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Doncic against Embiid. And here's Davis for 3. Good on the triple. And now a 12-point West All-Star lead.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Doncic passes to SGA. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Embiid, over Jokic, and another miss by the East. And it's Davis with the ball for the West. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Tatum, that's for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, He can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Doncic. No good that time. And so it's the West All-Stars. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Sabonis. Davis is out there with James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Pass to Embiid. Cunningham for three. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they double up James. And here's Davis for three. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Young. The kick out to Cunningham. No good with the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
3-pointer. Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young from outside. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 14. SGA with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Sabonis, no good.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Brown, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Davis kicks to James. Outside for Davis. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Brown with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots good from Young.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brown. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The West leading by 11. Edwards with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Edwards can't hit.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Cunningham looking around. Antetokounmpo dishes to Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
LeBron passes to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's now his 2nd 3-pointer of the half and his 3rd of the night.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. big group substitution here for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Halliburton subbed in for Trae Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Durant comes in for LeBron. And it's Stephen Curry in for Edwards. Here's Cunningham. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Tatum. And so Curry will bring it up for the West. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Some nice passing here by the West. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
SGA passes to Curry. Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Curry can't get it to go. The East trail by 10. It's stolen by Curry. Pass break, here comes the West. Over Tatum, and that one hits back iron. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Pass to Halliburton. Towns, a screen on Curry. Halliburton with it, guarded now by Durant. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and there's another turnover by the East.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Giannis comes in for Bam Adebayo, and Trae Young subbed in for Cunningham. The West All-Stars also changing it up. LeBron, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for SGA. Curry kicks to Edwards. Giannis against Durant. Outside Curry. 4 on the shot clock. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Tatum with a screen on Curry. Young pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Young's shot is off.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Edwards kicks to Curry. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Halliburton against Edwards. Now Young. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Young. Misses the 3.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Young against Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The East trail by 15. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
All right, rookie coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your predecessor.
Tatum against James. Young outside. Now onto the Kumbo. Tatum outside. Lets loose a three. Down he goes for three.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release. Money.
Here's Jokic. Strong move off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Young. Now Halliburton raises up. Jokic pulls it down. Young with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Here's Towns. Big time move inside.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
The West leading by 12. Outside Edwards. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Curry buries the deep ball.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Young outside.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Young. A big group substitution here for the East. Evan Mobley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jayson Tatum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Halliburton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Now Williamson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Doncic for the rebound. SGA with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Yeah, that goes down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear for the All-Star MVP Award winner,